I was 18 years old that summer at Cessna Landing by the bay. My aunt and all her biker friends were throwing one hell of a party that day. Nelson rode in beside me. Somebody handed me a brand new jack. I broke the seal and turned it up, and that's when the night went black. It all comes back in little pieces, like snapshots scattered through the years. A biker's voice, deputy lights, and scars for souvenirs. Me and Nelson walked over to Tina's house down the road, talked her into coming with us back where the bonfire glowed. We smoked a funny cigarette, walking back to the park. Told him one leg felt shorter than the other in the dark. Tina laughed and pointed down at the path I'd wandered onto. Said, you got 1 foot in the ditch and 1 foot on the road, you crazy fool. It all comes back in little pieces, like snapshots scattered through the years. A biker's voice, deputy lights, and scars for souvenirs. Back at the party by the water, I was trying to impress Tina some. There was an old piling in the bay, and I figured I'd show everyone. I karate chopped that sucker, then hollered, Nelson, check this shit out. Blood was running down my arm before I could figure it out. The piling was covered in oysters that I'd somehow failed to see. That's another little detail that Jack Daniels hid from me. They said I stood in the fire, though I don't remember that. The bottoms of my blue jeans were singed and my white high tops melted black. They threw me straight into the bay to keep me from burning alive. The jack had me too far gone to care. I took that dive. Everything was mostly darkness when I grabbed somebody by the coat. Thought it was Nelson standing there, till I heard the voice that spoke. Son, I don't think you know who you have a hold of. I turned loose and apologized. That memory's clear enough. Then I was lying on the ground when bright lights filled the sky. 3 giant men stepped in between those headlights and my eyes. They looked like leather-covered giants. At least that's what I saw. I looked up and said, oh fuck, before I knew it was the law. It all comes back in little pieces, like snapshots scattered through the years. A biker's voice, deputy lights, and scars for souvenirs. 1 foot in a ditch, blood on my arm, and memories off the track. That's about all I can tell you about the night who drove me home? Man, I still can't answer that. All I've got are scattered memories.